just whether you hate or you like Batista, he'll just perform for you either way, and he's happy to do that. The third reason, SmackDown 1000. It's the 1000th episode of SmackDown, so why wouldn't Batista be there? He stated he's happy that he was a part of the Blue brand. He's happy that he was the one of the main men on the SmackDown brand to help build SmackDown in general. So he's happy to be a part of that too. Man, I'm just happy Batista's back regardless. And I'm excited to see what happens with him moving forward. The fourth reason, of course, was the guys in the ring, Evolution. And before I get to that, going back to the third reason, the part that made me laugh about that was, whether you call me Blue-tista, whether you call me Boo-tista, that part made me laugh. And then he thanked the crowd, thank you, because I perform for you and you always react, and, kind of like the same stuff you normally hear. I don't know. I'm just like rambling on, but yeah. So the fourth reason, Evolution, of course. The guys in the ring, and Batista just listed all the accomplishments of every guy in the ring. Triple H, 14-time world champion, blah 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 blah. The father of NXT, D-Generation X, you name it. Whatever. Randy Orton. He said that Randy Orton has way more talent in his pinky finger than half of the roster that Batista has ever stepped foot in the ring. I laughed at that too because, it's probably true. Ric Flair, man. Oh my God, the thing he said about Ric Flair. Oh my, he pointed at Ric Flair. He started laughing. He's like, ha 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 ha. I know exactly what this guy's all about. And then he mentioned Space Mountain. And then he told him to make sure you keep that thing in your pants. Oh my God, I was on the floor laughing from that. I was dying, bro. And then when he went back to Triple H, there is absolutely nothing this man hasn't done for this business at all. Not a single thing he hasn't done. And then you hear the dramatic pause effect. And 5 seconds later, Batista gets all serious. He looks into the camera. Or no, he looks at Triple H, and they pan the camera closer to his face while he's looking at Triple H. Triple H has no idea what he's about to say. All of a sudden, you hear Batista say, "Except beat me." I was like, holy shit. He throwing shade at Triple H on the Evolution reunion of SmackDown 1000, bro. Oh my goodness. Batista throwing that shade at Triple H. And he's right. Batista has beaten Triple H multiple times in his career. And the rivalries, he's always beaten Triple H. I don't think Triple H has beaten him once. I mean, I don't really know, man. But Batista throwing that shade, though, that was great. That was great. It got all serious for a second. It was all laugh and giggles at the beginning, and then it just got all serious just like that. And I loved it, man. I loved it. And this could lead to a really exciting feud for Randy Orton, for Batista and Triple H, and we could possibly see another match between these two, maybe at next year's WrestleMania in New Jersey. That'd be nice, man. That'd be nice. All right, I don't know. I think that'd be a good one. I'm excited to see Batista back regardless. So that was awesome. Moving on, we had Rusev. He took on Aiden English, or no, he's taking on Aiden English next week on SmackDown. I'm tweaking. He's taking on The Miz in a World Cup qualifier match for Crown Jewel. The whole particular reason of this World Cup. The winner is obviously the best in the world. I mean, I don't really know. I kind of thought when they first announced that this Crown Jewel World Cup is really to determine who the best in the world is, I thought they were kind of throwing shade at CM Punk for that, or Jericho or Omega, but I don't know. It could be just me. But this World Cup is really pointless in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna get some great matches out of that. I can't wait to see Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton go at it again. Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan and Rey Mysterio. That should be a good one. Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy again. That should be great. Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan again. We see Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio again. Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy. John Cena, Rey Mysterio again. John Cena, Kurt Angle. John Cena, Randy Orton. We have so many matches to look forward to in this World Cup. We just don't know how the order is going to be. They haven't listed like the particular bracket of sorts. But it should be interesting. So, Rusev, he fought The Miz in this World Cup qualifier match. But Kurt Angle, the Raw GM, who has been taking a vacation of sorts, he was on commentary really for no reason at all. I'm not going to take anything away from Kurt. He's also one of the men who helped build the blue brand on SmackDown, because he was on SmackDown way before he ever joined Raw. So there's that. So he was on commentary for like 2 minutes. This match really lasted like 40 seconds, literally. Aiden English came out. He distracted Rusev. And Rusev got caught with the schoolboy by The Miz, 1, 2, 3, and The Miz is now in the World Cup. And so Rusev got screwed, and then they announced for next week's SmackDown that Rusev is going to go one-on-one with Aiden English. Hopefully, Rusev gets his payback, he gets his revenge on Aiden English. And if not, then this feud continues. So there's that. So Rusev lost in 40 seconds. That was kind of embarrassing, to say the least, but, things had to be done. Rusev will get his revenge. We had the cutting edge with Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion, and Charlotte Flair. Their rivalry has been intense as of late. This all started at SummerSlam when Charlotte stole Becky's spotlight and she entered herself into the women's title match with Carmella, making that a triple threat match. And it was a great match. The Raw woman won. Charlotte won the title again. Then Becky won it at Hell in a Cell. And then their feud has been going on ever since. And now at Evolution, we're getting I don't know why they said this is the first ever last women standing match. I think you're just completely going to take everything away from Asuka and Nikki Cross at NXT when they had their first ever women's last man standing match. That was the first last women standing match. Not this one. If you're talking about this is the first last women standing match on the main roster, then okay, I can see why you're trying to say that. But don't rip off Asuka and Nikki Cross for their match, because obviously NXT is better. We know that. So I don't know. I think this is going to be a great fucking match, though. Becky Lynch and Charlotte, we know the things that these women can do in the ring. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. So Becky Lynch and Charlotte were on the cutting edge. Edge came out looking like his old self. He grew like some sort of like a beard-esque. Not like the long beard he had where he looked like a homeless person. He had like his normal beard. And then he grew his hair out again, so now he looks like Edge from the old days, so that's cool. That's cool that Edge's back. And yeah, he brought Becky Lynch to the ring before Charlotte came out. He was basically saying to Becky that him and her are like very, very similar. They both have been scratching and clawing to get to the top until they eventually became the champion of the brand that they so heartily were a part of. And Becky Lynch was right. You're right. We're all the same. We were both the same. But and then he tried to make Becky Lynch feel bad for Charlotte because it's taking away their friendship. I don't understand what he meant by that. It was kind of dumb. Whoever told Edge to say that shit was fucking stupid, man. Come on. How are you going to tell the rated R superstar, the Hall of Fame, how are you going to get him to say that shit to Becky Lynch? When you know for a fact he's like, what the hell am I talking about? Why should I be saying that to Becky Lynch? You know for a damn fact she don't give a shit about Charlotte in this feud. The whole point of that is, come on. It was dumb, but he was just trying to get Becky Lynch to feel bad for Charlotte. That didn't happen. Becky's like, I'm a lot better than Charlotte, and I love myself for the way I've been acting towards Charlotte, and the fans just popped for that, and it was great. And then Charlotte came out, and then they brawled, and then that's just what happened from there. Now you have their last women's standing match coming up at Evolution. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships were on the line. The New Day versus The Bar. This was a great match. I don't know if there was better than their Super Showdown match, but this was a great match overall. I think why Big Show? Big Show came out at the end of this match, and it looked like he was going to help the New Day. He was chasing Cesaro and Sheamus around the ring, and then he helped Kofi up. And when you thought that he was helping Kofi up, he takes apart the announce table that Jerry the King Lawler and Booker T were sitting at, the New Day announce table, and he chokeslammed Kofi Kingston through the announce table. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man. They turned Big Show heel again. How many more times are you going to turn this guy heel, bro? Oh my goodness gracious. And Big Show helps Cesaro and Sheamus win the tag team titles on SmackDown. And Cesaro and Sheamus are now the second team in history behind the New Day to become dual champions of Raw and SmackDown Live, which means they both won the SmackDown and the Raw tag team titles. So that's good on them. And I don't know what's going to happen from now, but congratulations to The Bar on winning the titles. Rey Mysterio fought Shinsuke Nakamura in the main event. I'm going to try to finish this up as fast as I can before the video runs out, because this phone freaking sucks, man. I got to get a new phone, man, so the videos can go longer than 12 minutes, longer than 15 minutes. I want to go back to the original days where the videos were like 30 minutes, you know? This is ridiculous. I need to get a new phone soon. But enough of that. Rey Mysterio fought Shinsuke Nakamura in the main event of SmackDown Live. Rey Mysterio is officially back full-time on SmackDown Live. This is fucking great, man. I missed Rey Mysterio just as much as I missed Batista. Rey Mysterio is definitely one of the greatest of all time. No doubt. Batista as well. And you know Rey did this for Eddie. They mentioned Eddie a couple times on the show. They showed that video package at the beginning of the show, and they showed like Eddie's moments, and he showed like it was just awesome, man. I miss Eddie Guerrero every single day. Eddie was of course Eddie of course was the fucking best, man. And you can never say anything bad about Guerrero because he was beloved by everybody. So Rey Mysterio fought Shinsuke in the main event, and this was a great match. I think it just kind of, I'm not sure what happened towards the end. Rey hit the 619 on Shinsuke, and I don't know, it looked like Shinsuke was going to kick out, but it ended, and Rey Mysterio just won right there, so that was cool, and I'm happy Rey's in the World Cup. I don't know what they're going to do with Shinsuke. I mean, he should defend the title at Crown Jewel, but I don't think they're going to allow him to do that, which is kind of dumb. I don't know what they're doing with Shinsuke, man. They got to take that title off him eventually. I'm hoping that this feud continues with Rey and Shinsuke. I feel like it might, and Rey eventually takes the title off of Shinsuke, because Shinsuke is just not that great of a United States champion, man, really. The heel turn really hasn't done anything for him. I say just turn him face again. And finally, guys, The Undertaker came out at the last 3 minutes of the show, and he literally just said, oh my God, he literally just said 5 words. He comes out, he does the shortest entrance ever in a long time. Like he did like a 3-minute entrance. He came into the ring, grabbed the microphone, and he said these 5 words. At Crown Jewel, DX will rest in peace. And then the show just goes off the air. I'm like, what? That's it? That's all he has to say? Nothing about like SmackDown 1000? Really? Like, I was like, okay. I don't know, man. I like I said before in the previous video, I think the show just felt a little bit rushed. It was a great show overall. It was great seeing the legends and the Hall of Famers and everybody else come back. It's great to see Evolution back, great to see Batista back, and most importantly, great to see Rey Mysterio back full time. So, great show overall. I enjoyed SmackDown 1000 for what it was. I just thought it could have been a little bit better in my opinion, but decent show. So, there's that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review for my SmackDown 1000, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Tap the little bell notification so you get notified every time I upload for you guys, and RKL the like button out of nowhere. I'll see you all next time. Peace.